Okay, now let's move to this story. With the festive season around the corner, the Gauteng province has launched its road safety campaign for the holidays. The focus will be on pedestrian and driver awareness, public passenger transport, overloading and road worthiness. There's always increase in travel at this time of the year for holidays and transportation of goods. But what is being done to ensure that people going in and out of Gauteng are safe this festive season? Well, let's talk to the MEC for Transport and Logistics in the province, Kidibone Diale Tabela, joining us now virtually for more on this. MEC, good afternoon. Was the launch okay? Did it go according to what you had planned?
Good afternoon, Braden. Thank you very much, and to the viewers of ENCA. My apologies, I'm taking your interview inside a car. I'm in a taxi rank. Yes, the launch went as planned. You would know that we started at the gravesites of our predecessors. The first MEC of public transport, it was called Public Transport, Roads and Works, Me Joyce Khwadi, Lintate Khabisi Musunkutu. We could not make it to the gravesite of Ntate Ignatius Jacobs.
Yeah, MEC, it would be great to see you. It would be great to see you. I know you say you had a taxi rank. Are you able to switch on, enable your camera there, your video on your device, so we can see you at least? We can hear you very loud and clear, but we are an audio-visual medium. I mean, our viewers would also like to see you. Currently, we're not seeing you. I don't know if you can do so.
Thank you very much. Are you able to see me now?
I hope so. I hope we're able to see you. There you are. We can see you now. Please proceed. So you were saying it all went well today?
It all went well today as we were launching our road safety month as part of our festive season program as the Department of Transport and Logistics in Gauteng. Like I said, we started at the gravesites of our predecessors, former MECs of Gauteng, Me Joyce Khwadi, Ntate Khabisi Musunkutu. We also moved to launch our campaign on N12, where we were doing stop and search on public transport.
Why did you feel it was necessary to honor the former provincial transport MECs?
But we thought it's quite important to go back where we started, and going back to the basics to us means a lot. And these are the predecessors. These are people who laid a foundation for us and continue with the mandate from 2019. And we saw it fit that before we can do any, and this is our first public appearance and public campaign, and we felt it's important that we honor those who laid this foundation, like Major Khwadi and Ntate Musunkutu, as well as Comrade Nash.
What are you going to focus on? What are you going to focus on this campaign during the festive season here in Gauteng? What are the issues that you're going to be looking out for to make sure that road users are safe?
One of the issues that we are looking at is to ensure vehicle and driver compliance, making sure especially the public transport. And that's why you saw us partnering with the Gauteng taxi industry in launching this campaign to ensure that the vehicles are roadworthy, are not the coffins carrying our people moving in and out of Gauteng. We also, our focus will be on drivers themselves to ensure that their licenses are valid, and make sure that they also take the message that they should, as and when, take the necessary breaks when they are fatigued. I think what we are trying to do is to ensure that we don't experience more deaths on our roads, and also to ensure that also the drivers, just not only public transport drivers, the drivers themselves, they don't drink and drive but make sure that everybody arrives alive. And when we resume back to our economic activities next year, January, we resume with everyone being together as one, not us losing people to death, road accidents, and many other things that happen during this festive season.
Yeah. Do you think we are failing as a country to keep all of us safe on the roads? Because, I mean, every time we get into a holiday period, you got this kind of campaigns, but the people dying on the roads keeps on carrying on. Now and again, the numbers might be less than the previous period, but there's still a lot of people dying on our roads. Do you think our campaigns, like the one you've launched today, are failing?
I think, one of our appeal is, and one of our message to the people is that let's do it together. Let's build partnerships, and that's why you would see us today. We are not launching as only government. We are launching with various community-based organizations, as well as the taxi industry itself, to make sure that the message is spread through. But we all understand the importance of road safety as a society and as communities. So there's a need for us, and I'm calling upon commuters to make sure that the taxis they ride on are roadworthy and they are licensed accordingly, so that we avoid what we continue to experience on our roads. I think we should not tire, Braden. We should continue spreading the message and making sure that the people are able to also take upon themselves a responsibility of their own safety on the roads. We're also appealing to everyone who's a driver on our roads to make sure that they are at all times alert and they avoid driving recklessly and avoid speeding, speed kills. And I think we can, if we all take responsibility, we will be able to save more lives.
Should we expect zero tolerance for an enforcement perspective of your campaign?
Yes, Braden. We just did it now. Amongst the cars that we managed to stop and search, it was a car of a young man with an unlicensed number plate. Police and the traffic officers, law enforcers, had to deal with the matter immediately. One of the sad parts when statistics was presented to us this morning, apparently, Braden said, amongst the reckless drivers and the people who drink and drive is young women. It's women between the ages of 30 to 40, which was very concerning to me. And I think we need to find a way of creating awareness around this sector of young women and the age cohort. It was very concerning that most of the fatalities on the roads, especially created through drink and driving, is for women who are between the ages of 30 and 40. That is very concerning. And I think as a government, we need to find ways of engaging them.
Yeah, it is indeed. Well, we'll leave you there at the taxi rank where you are. I think it's the Western Area taxi rank, from what I can see there. Thank you very much, Gauteng Transport and Logistics MEC Kidibone Diale Tlabela. Very interesting that roadblock today where they were on the N12. They found a number of young women who were driving under the influence, and they're aged between 30 and 42, and she said that is very concerning. So please do take care on the roads. The authorities will be out there. They'll be enforcing this road safety campaign with zero tolerance.